Mastering ISO 9001-2015. Your journey starts here. Welcome, everyone. In today's interconnected world, quality isn't just a goal, it's the lifeblood of any successful business. And that's where ISO 9001-2015 comes in. This internationally recognized standard provides a framework for building a robust quality management system, or QMS. But let's be clear, ISO 9001-2015 isn't about ticking boxes, it's about building a culture of quality that permeates every level of your organization. Over the course of this video, we'll embark on a journey together, a 12-step guide to mastering ISO 9001-2015. This isn't just about achieving certification, it's about unlocking the power of a truly effective QMS. We'll delve into each step, exploring not just the what, but the why behind it, because when you understand the why, the how becomes so much clearer. So whether you're new to ISO 9001-2015 or looking to revitalize your existing QMS, get ready to discover how this standard can transform your business from the inside out. Are you ready? Let's begin. Leadership and commitment. Laying the foundation. Every great endeavor begins with a shared vision and unwavering commitment. That's why our first step focuses on leadership. Now, this isn't just about having your top management team sign off on a document, it's about fostering a deep understanding of why ISO 9001-2015 matters. Help your leaders see beyond the certification and grasp the tangible benefits a robust QMS offers. Increased efficiency, reduced costs, improved customer satisfaction. These are outcomes that resonate with any leader. Once they connect with the why, they can champion the implementation process, inspiring buy-in across the organization. But commitment alone isn't enough. We need direction. This is where your quality policy comes in, a concise statement that outlines your organization's commitment to quality and how you intend to achieve it. Think of it as your guiding star. And just as every journey needs a roadmap, your quality objectives will set measurable targets, keeping your QMS aligned with your overall business goals. Remember, these objectives shouldn't just exist on paper. They need to be communicated, understood, and embraced by everyone. Finally, delegate clear roles and responsibilities for QMS implementation. This ensures accountability and empowers individuals to become stewards of quality within their respective areas. The gap analysis, knowing where you stand. Now that we have our foundation in place, it's time to take stock of where we are in relation to where we want to be. This is where the gap analysis comes in, a critical assessment that compares your current practices against the requirements of ISO 9001-2015. Think of it as a diagnostic tool. Just as a doctor examines a patient to identify areas of concern, the gap analysis helps you pinpoint any misalignments or shortcomings in your existing processes. This isn't about assigning blame, it's about gaining clarity. During this phase, you'll meticulously review your current documentation, processes, and practices. Ask yourself, do our current methods align with the standard's requirements? Where do we fall short? Are there any redundant or unnecessary steps that can be streamlined? The insights gained from your gap analysis will be invaluable as you move forward. They'll help you prioritize areas for improvement, allocate resources effectively, and develop a tailored implementation plan that addresses your organization's specific needs. Remember, this isn't about achieving a perfect score right out of the gate. It's about identifying areas where you can make meaningful improvements that will ultimately lead to a more robust and effective QMS. Defining your QMS scope. Setting clear boundaries. With a clear understanding of our starting point, we can now define the scope of our QMS, the specific areas, processes, and locations it will encompass. This step is all about setting clear boundaries and ensuring everyone understands what falls within the QMS's purview. Start by identifying the departments, functions, and processes that directly impact your product or service quality. These are the core areas where the principles of ISO 9001-2015 will be applied most rigorously. Consider the physical locations where these activities take place. Are you a single-site operation or a multi-location enterprise? Clearly defining the geographical reach of your QMS is essential for consistency and effective implementation. Now, there might be certain areas or processes that fall outside the scope of your QMS. This is perfectly acceptable, but it's crucial to document these exclusions and provide clear justifications. Transparency is key. Clearly defining your QMS scope not only streamlines implementation, but also helps you manage resources effectively. It ensures that your efforts are focused on the areas where they will have the greatest impact on quality. Chapter 4. Building your documented QMS, creating the blueprint. With our scope defined, it's time to translate the principles of ISO 9001-2015 into a tangible system. This is where documentation comes in, the backbone of your QMS. Think of it as your organization's quality blueprint. At the heart of your documented QMS lies the quality manual, a comprehensive document that outlines your quality policy, objectives, and how you intend to meet the standards requirements. It's your QMS's overarching guide. Next, we have procedures, step-by-step instructions that describe how specific tasks or processes are to be carried out. These ensure consistency and reduce the risk of errors or deviations. For even greater clarity, develop work instructions that provide detailed guidance for individual tasks within a process. Think of these as your frontline workers' go-to reference points. And of course, no QMS is complete without a robust system for managing records, evidence of your processes, activities, and results. This is crucial for demonstrating compliance and identifying areas for improvement. To ensure that your documentation remains current and controlled, implement a document control system. This system should track revisions, approvals, and distribution, ensuring everyone has access to the latest versions. Chapter 5. Embracing risk-based thinking, proactive quality management. In any endeavor, anticipating and mitigating potential challenges is key to success. That's why ISO 9001-2015 emphasizes risk-based thinking, a proactive approach to quality management that goes beyond simply reacting to problems. This means systematically identifying and analyzing potential risks and opportunities that could impact your QMS and ultimately the quality of your products or services. What could go wrong? Where are the vulnerabilities? But also, what opportunities exist to enhance quality or efficiency? Once you've identified these risks and opportunities, the next step is to assess their potential impact and likelihood. This helps you prioritize which ones require the most attention. With a clear understanding of the risks and opportunities, you can then develop and implement appropriate controls. These controls could involve process changes, additional training, or even adjustments to your overall strategy. By integrating risk-based thinking into your QMS, you create a culture of proactive problem solving. You're not just waiting for things to go wrong, you're actively identifying and addressing potential issues before they arise. Chapter 6. Empowering your team. Training for success. A well-designed QMS is only as effective as the people implementing it. That's why providing comprehensive training is essential. This isn't just about ticking a box. It's about empowering your team with the knowledge and skills they need to become true champions of quality. Begin with awareness training. General education about ISO 9001-2015, its principles, and the benefits it brings to your organization. This ensures everyone understands the why behind the QMS and their role in its success. Next, provide role-specific training that equips individuals with the knowledge and skills they need to perform their specific tasks within the QMS framework. This could include training on documentation control, process auditing, or risk management. But training shouldn't be a one-time event. As your QMS evolves, so too should your training programs. Offer refresher courses, incorporate new processes, and stay up to date on any changes to the standard itself. Remember, investing in training isn't just about compliance, it's about fostering a culture of continuous learning and improvement. When your team understands the QMS and their role in it, they become active participants in driving quality. Chapter 7. Putting theory into action, implementing processes and controls. With our foundation laid and our team equipped, it's time to put theory into practice. This is where we implement the processes and controls outlined in our documented QMS, bringing it to life within our day-to-day operations. This involves carefully mapping out each process from start to finish. ensuring that it aligns with the requirements of ISO 9001-2015 and contributes to achieving your quality objectives. Establish clear lines of responsibility and accountability for each process step. Who is responsible for what? Who has the authority to make decisions? Clarity in these areas is essential for smooth operation. Implement controls at critical points within your processes to monitor performance and prevent deviations from established standards. These controls could involve inspections, tests, or data analysis. But controls alone aren't enough. We need to measure how well our processes are performing. Define key performance indicators, or KPIs, that align with your quality objectives. These metrics will provide valuable insights into the effectiveness of your QMS. Remember, implementation is an ongoing process. Regularly review and refine your processes based on data, feedback, and changing business needs to ensure they remain effective and aligned with your quality goals. Chapter 8. The heartbeat of improvement, monitoring and measuring performance. In the pursuit of excellence, we can't just set things in motion and hope for the best. We need to constantly monitor and measure our performance, identifying areas for improvement and ensuring our QMS remains effective. Internal audits are a vital part of this process. These systematic, independent reviews assess your QMS's conformity to the standard and its effectiveness in meeting your quality objectives. But don't overlook the value of customer feedback. Your customers are the ultimate judges of your quality, and their insights are invaluable. Establish mechanisms for gathering and analyzing customer feedback, both positive and negative. Non-conformance reports are another crucial source of information. These reports document any instances where your processes or products have deviated from established standards. Analyze these reports to identify root causes and implement corrective actions. Data analysis plays a key role in monitoring and measuring performance. Track your KPIs, analyze trends, and identify any patterns or areas where performance is lagging. Remember, the goal here isn't to find fault, but to drive continuous improvement. Use the insights gained from your monitoring and measurement activities to refine your processes, enhance training, and make your QMS even more robust. Chapter 9. Internal Audits, your QMS Health Check. Think of internal audits as regular health checks for your QMS. These systematic and independent assessments provide a vital mechanism for verifying that your system is not only compliant with ISO 9001-2015, but also operating effectively. Conducted by trained internal auditors, these audits involve a thorough examination of your documented information, processes, and records. The goal is to gather objective evidence to determine if your QMS meets the requirements of the standard and your own established procedures. During an internal audit, auditors will interview employees, observe processes in action, and review documentation. They'll be looking for any instances of non-conformity, areas where your QMS falls short of the requirements. When non-conformities are identified, it's essential to take prompt and effective corrective action. This involves addressing the immediate issue and, more importantly, identifying and eliminating the root cause to prevent recurrence. Internal audits shouldn't be seen as a punitive measure. Instead, view them as opportunities for learning and improvement. The insights gained from these audits can help you identify areas where your QMS can be strengthened, processes can be optimized, and training can be enhanced. Even with the best laid plans and the most dedicated team, it's crucial to have regular check-ins to ensure your QMS is on track and aligned with your overall business objectives. This is where management reviews come in, periodic meetings where top management reviews the QMS's performance and provides strategic direction. These reviews are not just about ticking a box for compliance, they're about fostering a culture of continuous improvement and ensuring that your QMS remains a valuable asset to your organization. During these meetings, you'll delve into the data gathered from your monitoring and measurement activities, internal audit findings, customer feedback, and other relevant sources. What's working well? Where are the areas for improvement? Based on this analysis, you'll identify opportunities for improvement and make informed decisions about resource allocation, process adjustments, or even strategic shifts. Management reviews are also an ideal time to revisit your quality policy and objectives, ensuring they remain relevant and aligned with your evolving business goals. Are there any emerging risks or opportunities that need to be addressed? Remember, management reviews are not just about looking back, they're about looking ahead. They provide an opportunity to steer your QMS in the right direction, ensuring it remains a powerful tool for achieving your quality vision. You've invested time, effort, and resources into building a robust QMS. Now it's time to demonstrate your commitment to quality and reap the benefits of formal recognition. This is where the certification audit comes in, a comprehensive assessment conducted by an accredited third-party certification body. The first step is to choose a certification body that aligns with your industry, geographical location, and specific requirements. Do your research, compare offerings, and select a reputable organization. The certification audit typically consists of 2 stages. Stage 1 focuses on documentation review. The auditors will meticulously examine your QMS documentation to ensure it meets the requirements of ISO 9001:2015 and is properly implemented. Stage 2 involves an on-site assessment of your QMS in action. Auditors will observe processes, interview employees, and review records to verify that your QMS is effectively implemented and meets the standards requirements. If any non-conformities are identified during the audit, you'll need to address them within a specified timeframe. The certification body will verify that corrective actions have been taken before granting certification. Achieving ISO 9001:2015 certification is a testament to your organization's commitment to quality. It enhances your credibility, demonstrates your dedication to customer satisfaction, and can open doors to new markets and opportunities. Achieving ISO 9001:2015 certification is a significant accomplishment, but it's not the finish line. The journey towards quality excellence is ongoing, requiring a commitment to continuous improvement. Embrace the Plan, Do, Check, Act (PDCA) cycle as your guiding principle. Plan your improvements, implement them, monitor their effectiveness, and make adjustments as needed. This iterative approach ensures that your QMS remains dynamic and responsive to changing needs. Regularly review your QMS in light of evolving business needs, emerging risks and opportunities, and customer feedback. Is your system still relevant? Are there areas where it can be enhanced? Encourage a culture of continuous improvement at all levels of your organization. Empower employees to identify areas for optimization, share their ideas, and contribute to making your QMS even more robust. Remember, ISO 9001:2015 is not about achieving a static state of perfection. It's about embracing a mindset of ongoing learning, adaptation, and enhancement. By embedding continuous improvement into the fabric of your organization, you ensure that your QMS remains a valuable asset, driving quality, efficiency, and customer satisfaction for years to come. As we conclude our 12-step journey, remember that successfully implementing ISO 9001:2015 isn't about reaching a destination, it's about embracing a continuous journey of improvement. It's about creating a culture where quality is everyone's responsibility, where processes are constantly refined, and where customer satisfaction is paramount. The rewards of this journey are significant. Increased efficiency, reduced costs, improved customer relationships, and a reputation for excellence. But the true transformation happens from within, as your organization embraces a quality-centric mindset that permeates every aspect of your operations. If you find yourself needing a helping hand along the way, remember that resources are available. We offer checklists, templates, and expert guidance to support you on your ISO 9001:2015 journey. Feel free to reach out. We're here to help you succeed.